It says we're live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Bella Vasta, and I'm here with my good friend, Liz Illig. And we're so excited to be here with you today because we have gifts for you. Like, we have gifts for you now, we have gifts for you next week, and there's like this really big announcement that we're going to do. We're so glad you're here with us. Now, this also is not going to be a very long live, so don't worry. Sit down with us. Put the sound on because we got to kind of tell you a little bit of a backstory first. But before we get into that, I am Bella Vasta with Jump Consulting. I help scale pet businesses. And this is my good friend, Liz Illig, who's frozen right now. Liz, are you there? The joys of live. Liz, are you there? Can we see you and hear you? Okay, so Liz is also where the show must go on. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Okay.
Okay, there you are.
Can you see me?
Yes.
All right. So I help people with internal and external.
Oops, we got you out again.
Processes.
There you are. Okay, good.
Weird. Okay. Systems and processes and what's your hiring process, what's your training process, building out processes and procedures. And then external is how you show up for your audience, your client base or potential clients. So I build all content related to those things.
Awesome. And so Liz and I talk almost on a daily basis. And a lot of you were in a COVID support group where we had 12 different experts come in, show notes, the whole 9 yards. And we really tried to figure out, like, how are we going to go into this shutdown? But throughout this shutdown, what goes down must come up. And Liz and I have been doing a lot of talking and a lot of conspiring, if you will, about all of the questions that you guys have been asking us. So, Liz, what did we decide to do?
Yeah. So, and maybe you don't know, but Bella and I are putting out a actual training course very, very soon.
Yeah.
But before that, we've been going back and forth and we've been on lives around this COVID. And we're thinking about how do we prepare all of you guys so that you're so ready to launch your businesses again. And so that's why we wanted to create this, to give you so many free things and guidance about how to actually do this here in the pet space. And I'm really, really excited about it because it's like everything's free. You're going to show up when you want to show up. You're going to take the information when you want to, and you're literally going to have like everything that you need to blast off.
So let me break this down for you guys, because I think with our little technical glitches, we kind of might have missed something. So I'm going to just back this up a second. So Liz and I were talking a lot. And the reason why we talk a lot is because that training series we're giving, it's for basically pet sitting business owners to help train their staff. It's a series of 12 videos that go through things like consultations and how to walk a dog and how to open up crates and all kinds of things, how to give medications. So while we're constantly talking about this project, we're also talking about the questions that you guys are asking us. And so what we decided to do was open up a 7-day challenge. You guys, 7 days chock full of stuff. So what we've done is behind the scenes, we've been meeting on Zoom together because we can't get together because of hello COVID. But we've been getting together and we've actually created a massive outline, and every single day, it's short videos from Liz, me, or sometimes even our partners. We're getting Erica Godwin in on this from Marketing Blog, or Marketing Solutions. And we're all coming together, you guys, to just really, really help elevate the industry and get you guys excited, because what's going to happen is that this country is going to start opening in phases. The whole world is going to start opening in phases, and we want you to be ready for it. And when we say ready, we don't mean just like, hi, we're open for business, back as normal, because things aren't going to be back as normal and things aren't going to go right back. And what's going to happen is, one, there's going to be a big surge, and two, there's going to be not a big surge and people are going to freak out. So Liz, should we tell them what every single day is going to be about?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, so the first day is all about what's changed during COVID. The second day is going to be about marketing campaigns and things that you can actually do. The third day is going to be how to actually welcome your clients back and get the whole entire community to also help you, because there's many ways. We're going to also talk about back office prep and how to smooth things out and make it easier. We're going to talk about hiring ads post-COVID, because guess what? If you thought hiring was hard before, oh boy, it's going to be hard now. How to onboard multiple people at once, and also a virtual grand reopening. You guys, we have put so much thought into this, and yes, it's going to be pretty intense. There's going to be a lot of information, but it's 7 days that we're going to equip you so that what you can do now that we've kind of all come through the shock and the oh my God, what just happened, and the acceptance. Now it's time to jump back, jump back. And as part of this, the party gifts, you guys, if you're watching this, we are streaming on 5 different places right now, and who knows where the replay just ended up too. But what you got to do is follow the ticker below. Go to facebook.com/jump consulting. That is our main feed, and that is the boundaries that Jumpy Bot, my chat bot, can actually go. So you have to type that word in the comments below, happy, and you're going to actually get a very simple graphic that just says, hi, we're open, that you can slap your logo on and use. But if you follow the instructions with Jumpy Bot, you'll also get a copy. That means the words that you can actually put on all of your social media as well. Now, how do you get into this group? And is it free? Yeah, it's free. It's totally free. You're welcome. We have literally been able to do this for a couple of reasons. Liz, I'm going to throw this over to you. Why don't you tell them the reasons?
Yeah, so the reasons are we've gotten so many questions. We know the pet industry. We know what it's going to take for you to relaunch. We've worked with so many different clients, you especially in the pet space. You know, for me, I'm getting into that pet space and really helping people with it. And I think the really cool part about this is we're taking each of our strengths, and even Erica included, of saying like, you're really good at this, Bella's really good at this, and Liz is really good at this. And so you're getting like not just one opinion, but like we're collaborating together to understand this a little bit better so that we can literally give you free content and deliverables that you can actually put to work whenever you are going to relaunch. And here's the thing. There might be some people that are launching May 1st. There might be May 15th, June, you know, and that's why it's a great time for us to do this, because then you can take these tools and these resources we're giving you for free and be ready to launch. And I'm like super excited about it. Like I'm excited about that in my own grooming businesses, to like be able to use all of this that we're giving you guys into my own business. So like this is something that I'm using behind the scenes too, that I think is really, really important.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Liz, that everything that we're teaching is stuff that we actually are you doing in your business, or I am consulting with in things like the mastermind and Better Marketing with Bella. So this is just a little glimpse of the stuff that happens in the mastermind and Better Marketing with Bella. And Liz and I are able to do this for free to the entire industry, which means you guys should tell all your friends to come in here, because we need to elevate this industry together. Okay, we're all in this together, and we're all going to get out of this together. Okay, we've made all the tough decisions about PPP, which, by the way, just came out in the news that they have no more funding for it. That was a big surprise. And all the EIDL, and, you know, we've done all of that stuff with you guys. We were next to you and walked beside you to figure out how to kind of come into this new normal. I hate that word, but it's true. And now we're in the middle of it with you guys, and everyone's getting their bearing. But guess what? We're going to be here with you coming out of it, because we have to come out of it together, because we believe in you. And the reason why Liz and I are able to do multiple hours a day working on this stuff and dedicated to this free group is because of our programs. You guys, when we say they're sponsored by our programs, we really mean it, because we can't work for free, right? But it's because of the mastermind, where there are 50 plus amazing people with can-do attitudes, thinking way outside the box. You should have seen Marcus Sheridan yesterday. Oh my God. And Better Marketing with Bella coming in strong with all these extra COVID graphics and blueprints and stuff. We are here with you. And if you like this, if you're happy about it, if you're typing happy and getting your free goodies, and if you're joining this group right now and you like what you see, sharing is caring. Please go into any other pet groups that you're in, small business groups. I don't even care if they're in the pet industry, because small business is small business, and we genuinely want to help all of you. If you guys have any questions, go on and shout them down below. Let me know. If you're as excited about this as we are, I'll throw you up here on the screen. Liz, am I leaving anything out? I know every single time, Liz, I'm sorry. We do outlines and then I blow them out of the water and get excited.
No, I mean, I think the one thing that I do have to say about you specifically is we came on when it was happening. We started working with people, giving people ideas. You took them through it with this COVID group, and now it's the third phase.
Yeah.
Right? And we're coming out of it together. All of us, every person that has a business right now is going to come out of this, but you have to decide how you're going to come out of this based on, virtual grand opening, how you're going to show up for your, clients, but who are you going to hire back? What is the strategy behind that? And, taking all of the things that we know about business and bringing it to the forefront, this is like a no-brainer.
Got it. Morag, thank you for letting me know that. Just like you saw at the beginning of the show, sometimes there's some tech issues. I will make sure that JumpyBot's trainer makes that work for you. Okay. Don't worry. We will get it for you. I'll probably end up posting it inside this free group anyways. And it says we are now open, and it's also for dog walking, pet sitting, and boarding. And you guys, we have a lot of interesting things that we're going to be talking about. I've been talking about it on a lot of my coaching calls right now, Liz, and you and I have talked about this behind the scenes too. It's the fact that I think pet sitters are going to be hit a lot harder right now than the dog walkers, and the solution on what they can do to help pivot their business, because pet sitting happens when people travel. And if the whole country, whole world is grounded or on restrictions, that's going to drastically impact the pet sitting companies. The dog walking companies, I predict, are actually going to jump back a lot faster than the pet sitting if they don't also pivot. And so that's why we're talking about stuff about your website. It's not just the obvious stuff. We're talking about stuff about networking in there. We're going to give you scripts. But Bella, I'm not like you. I don't know what to say. That's cool. I'll give you the script, guys. I'll totally walk you through it. Like, that's what we do with Better Marketing with Bella. That's what I do in the mastermind. And you are going to get a little glimpse of the type of stuff that we do and what it means when we walk alongside you. Morag, you are so welcome. And Carrie says, thank you for all your time and energy. Very excited to get all the info. I'm excited for you to be in there. Carrie, thank you for taking the time to write that. And I really hope that you'll just share that with anybody that you know that's in the industry. Because guys, honestly, friend or foe, we're here to help everyone, because this industry needs to rise together. I cannot stress that enough. And if you're one of those people that kind of think, well, I'll just open my doors, all my clients love me, they're all going to come back, I hate to tell you, it's not always going to happen. And there's going to be businesses that don't come back. There's going to be businesses that don't pivot. There's going to be businesses that aren't giving a message out there, that aren't memorable. There's going to be other businesses that might come along and attract your clients and steal them. They might steal them, guys. And we want to make sure that you're top of the mind and that you're exciting and that you're attractive to them, and that doesn't happen. And that goes for employees too. A lot of you guys have furloughed or laid off people. And I heard something on the Amy Porterfield podcast today. Liz, you know what she said?
What? She
said that we might not have the revenue, the gift of revenue right now, but we have the gift of time. And that was so, so true, right? There is no other time, you guys, in the history of your business, God willing, that you are ever going to have all this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also think that it's good to note that the behaviors of our clients could possibly change as well. So we have to be ready for the client aspect of maybe people are going to start working from home, right? So maybe they will need more dog walking or less dog walking. There's just going to be so many changes that you need to be ready for, because environments are changing.
Yeah. And the other thing too is that so many people are getting, thanks Ramona. So many people are actually getting the PPP before, like when they were funding it, right? And there are so many ways that you can actually put people to work that are outside the box. I came up with like a list of 20 of them in the mastermind just last week. But we also want to drill into people's heads and make you understand and give you the resources to track. There's my systems girl right there. You have to track so much stuff if you got that PPP, okay? And we want to make sure that you come back knowing what you have to track and help you alongside this. Before we were like, hey, these are the options. Pick which one's good for you. Okay, now you have these options. Now we need to make sure that you can actually apply to get that back. Now, we don't also know all the answers. I am not a CPA. We are not lawyers, but we have resources of people that are way smarter than us that we're going to pass along to you. So this group is like a no-brainer. It will be overload. I'm telling you that right now. There's going to be so much information. I am setting it up as a social learning group. For those of you who don't know, I speak all around the world. I actually just got booked for Atomicon next year in 2021 in the UK. But I talk everywhere and I teach people how to build online communities. That's what I do when I'm not helping the pet sitters. And one of the things is that in this group, it will be overwhelming, but I'm going to have a social learning tab, which means they're going to be units. So every day is going to be a unit. So when you want to go back to, say, hiring ads post-COVID, you can go to that unit, find everything right there. It's not going to be like a Facebook feed that just everything throws up on. We're actually going to organize it for you. And yes, it will go into archive after 7 days, but you'll still be able to sift through it. We just won't be monitoring it and talking about with each other. So we're really excited. I hope you guys are excited as we are. Sarah, she says we're the best and she wouldn't be where she is mentally without your guidance. Sarah's been kicking butt in the mastermind and in Better Marketing with Bella lately. Rebecca says, whoop, atomic. Becky, yeah, I mean, I think it's really important to help people. And Liz, I want to know what you think about this. I think it's really important as leaders, and we're all leaders. You guys are all business owners. We're all leaders. Leading looks different for everyone. And I think it's super duper important that we get out there and we try to fight. I'll tell you personally that I am just like every one of you guys. I fight the anxiety. I've had so much chest tightening lately. And I know that's anxiety. That's how it shows up in me. I've also had some bouts of depression. There's a certain time of day where I get a little weepy, okay? But the way that I fight through it, the way that I know works for me is 1, call a friend, 2, work. Giving to you guys makes me so happy. And as much as you guys are happy that we're doing this, this also gives me so much joy to be able to do this. And I know it does for Liz too. Liz, how do you fight through all these ups and downs?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm like these business owners as well. Like I'm navigating 2 businesses right now, making sure that it's safe. So number 1, work. I love to work. I probably overwork. I'm like, I know that Bella's like, you're working all the time, but I'm like, it just keeps my mind. I also do a lot of meditation and I've been working out too. So, you know, I'm just really trying to balance and create new routines. I think that's really, really important right now is just like to fight through it and do something that really uplifts you. And those are my things.
So you guys show up in this group. We're going to meet you there and we're going to go to town for you. Something else to be said is that unlike the COVID group, it's not going to be like daily, like 1 hour long Facebook Live trainings. Liz and I are actually pre-recording because of the nature of the group, because it is free. We're actually, I'm going to be really honest, we're front loading a lot of this. So we have created a lot of the content already. We have outlined, okay, I need a video on this day about this topic. I need a checklist or a download over here to give them for that day. I mean, let me tell you, this girl keeps me in check. Great. Yeah. So you guys are going to love this. I'm so excited to welcome you in. And like I said, like as part of our party gift. It's a grand reopening because we believe that you're going to reopen. We don't know when, but we believe you're going to grand reopen. And that's like our excitement for you. And we also want you to share it with as many people as you can. Guys, I would love to see at least 500 pet sitters in there. That's how many we would love to just help. And if they learn one thing or they think about one thing that could really help catapult their business when they open their doors, it's just going to help all of us. We all have an obligation to wrap arms around each other and move forward through this together. Because that's what it means when we say that we're in this together. We really are. We're going in it, we're going through it, and we're coming out of it together.
But I also think just as humans, we like to look forward to something. This is something to look forward to. This is something to plan. Just like you're going on a trip, you know, we as people like to plan and get excited about something upcoming. This is it. Yeah. This is what you need to be excited about, because your business is going to be relaunching and it's going to maybe adjust and you're going to offer different things. This is your time to come back so strong, and it literally fires me up because we all have so many opportunities to show up differently or show up the same or whatever we want. It's like an open playing field right now.
And that's the cool thing too, is what happens when you get group think, right? That happened in the COVID survival group. Like one day we're like, oh, maybe we should do this. And then the next day we're like, oh my gosh, remember that idea? We could do this and then add that to it. And then the next day it was this, and that. And then we were like, no way. And then what I did is I made a whole entire 10-page blueprint and I gave it to everyone in Better Marketing with Bella. So it's just like, it's exciting times, guys. This is an opportunity for us. And I want you to remember that. I want you to keep thinking, this is an opportunity. Where is the opportunity? You can get mad at me for it too, but that's what I keep trying to do. And Liz, I know that's what you keep trying to do too. Like, you guys have to try to control your thinking. This is an opportunity. Does it suck? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But the one thing we can control is right here. And I know that we're so overwhelmed. And so that's why we're literally walking you through. Let me tell you, for the ones that have just joined us, day one is all about how is COVID going to change us for the better? And we're going to talk about different things. Like just an example that in the grooming space, you know, you're doing a lot of, you know, car pickup. You're picking people up at the car. Marcus Sheridan walked us through an entire thing in the mastermind yesterday about virtual meetings, which were just like mind blowing. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't meet the dog, but you have to understand the whole thing to see it. Anyways, I digress. Day two, marketing campaigns to jumpstart your business economy. Because guess what? You can't just keep it's important right now to keep up the normality of, you know, hey, today is, you know, this day or that day, but we still also have to acknowledge that things have changed, because that's just real life. Okay. We don't want to be insensitive to it. We have to address the elephant in the room. Number three, day three is all about welcoming back. And this is something that I know a lot of you guys haven't even thought about. You just think like, oh, well, they're just going to go back to the schedule. You guys, all of your clients have basically learned how easy your job is. And when everyone's freaking out about money, even though I like to see the statistic that 70 or 80% of the United States is working instead of focusing on the 10 or 20% that isn't, okay? Focus on that stat. Focus on why they need you to. Okay, cool. Your company realized they can save a lot of money, and now you're working from home half the week, and now you don't want 5 days a week, five walks a week. You only want 2 or 3. Well, shoot, let us show you how to show your value, that you need to still walk that dog because like, this is the stuff we're going to talk about. This is the stuff that Liz and I have been geeking out about behind the scenes. Back office prep. Liz, why don't you talk about back office prep really quick? Because you're really good at that.
Yeah. So back office prep is going to be behind the scenes, getting ready, making sure everything is in place.
Yeah.
So that you are ready to relaunch this business based on any changes that you have made on your business during this time, because I know a lot of you have been working on the inside aspects of the business, and so you need to be ready to relaunch it.
Yeah, super awesome. And then hiring ads post-COVID, you guys, it's gonna be a jungle out there. it's going to be an absolute jungle, and things are going to happen. Like people that you thought were going to come back might not come back. People who you don't want to come back, you don't have to have them come back. Newsflash, like this is such a cool opportunity to build the team that you want. That you've never had this opportunity before. We're also going to talk about onboarding lots of employees at a time, because a lot of you guys do it like one by one, or manager to employee, or you to the new employee. We're going to show you how to do this like when you have multiple people and streamline it. And then also a virtual grand reopening, how to get a lot of people in your, without giving away the secrets, how to get a lot of your community involved with it, even if you don't have an actual brick and mortar. So Liz, we got a little excited. It's been about 25 minutes now, so we should wrap this up. You guys, I just want to reiterate the fact that we love you. We absolutely love you, and we're doing this because we love you. We are able to do this because of Liz's incredible business that you guys have been patronizing and getting her doing your internal and external communications and your systems and your processes and your SOPs. I think, Liz, you've probably helped over 30 of my clients so far. I mean, it's just been incredible because your work is so amazing, you know, that people are really just, it's spreading like wildfire. And right now, you guys, if you are looking forward to this second part of the year, the doors are only open twice a year. And right now, Better Marketing with Bella is open, and you can go to jumpconsulting.net/marketing. And I'm sure JumpyBot will also remind you of that too. So let's have a conversation. We actually have changed up the program quite a bit and added over $1,000 worth of sign-on bonuses right now. So it's anything that you kind of know about the program is still kind of true, but there's been a lot of amazing stuff added to it because hello, COVID. And, you know, it's here. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. At one point we had 80 people watching us. You guys are the best. You're the bomb. From our heart to yours, always keep jumping. Bye now.